What's up, everybody? This is TeknoBlast, and tonight I have a special setup. Above me I have Minecraft running on the Xbox. On the side of me I got Minecraft running on the Nintendo Switch. So in previous videos I would make crossplay videos between the Xbox and Switch or any other platform. However, I would have to kind of take apart my setup and hook it up to the other platform so I can record footage from there and then instruct people what's going on. Tonight it's special because I got two capture cards going, one on the Xbox and one on the Switch, and now we can see both screens at the same time. And for you get to see the behavior when you cross-play with two different platforms. All right, so the first thing we're going to take care of is the Xbox. You got your Xbox, of course, and then you got Minecraft game, whether it's a digital game or a physical game. And then you will need Xbox Live Gold so you can play with other players. It doesn't matter if it's Xbox with other Xbox players or with other platforms. So right now for me, as you can tell above, I got the Xbox Minecraft version ready to go. I just haven't started the world yet because now we're gonna go take care of the Switch side. So on the Switch, what you need to be able to cross-play with somebody who's on a PS4, somebody who's on iOS, somebody who's Android. It doesn't matter if it's a phone or tablet. Same thing with iOS. If it's an iPhone or an iPad, it doesn't matter. To be able to cross-play, you're gonna need an Xbox account, which is free. You can just sign up at xbox.com, sign up for free, make up your gamer tag, and you're good to go. You do not need Xbox Live Gold on the Nintendo Switch at all. None. What you will need is the Nintendo Online service to be able to play online. It doesn't matter if you're playing with other Switch players. It doesn't matter if you play with other different platforms. You will need the Nintendo Online service. All right, so still on the Switch side, once you have your Xbox account, you're gonna have to log into that bottom left corner box that says sign in with your Microsoft account. All right, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna click on that and I'm gonna say save to Microsoft account. And you're gonna be greeted with this URL and code. The code is different for everybody, so if you try to use it yourself, it's not gonna work. You're gonna have to get your own unique code and go to that URL using your PC. Use it your laptop, your desktop, I don't care. Just use a PC or your phone, and it's gonna ask you to log in. Log in with that Xbox account to that URL, and then you're gonna enter that code. So I'm gonna do that right now. So now I'm signed in. On the bottom left corner, you will see that the box that said sign into your Microsoft account has changed with my gamer tag. That is the gamer tag that I have on the Xbox ecosystem. On the right side, you see the Steve avatar. It still says TeknoBlast. That is because my Switch is set up with TeknoBlast for all the games. It is now connected to the Xbox servers. So now I'm able to cross-play with other platforms. And just a reminder, you do not need Xbox Live Gold. You will need Nintendo Online service to be able to play online. All right, so now we're gonna go back to the top screen where I have Xbox running, and I'm gonna go ahead and start a world. And I have this test one that I created earlier today, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go in it. There's nothing fancy about it. It's just a brand new world that I created for the sake of this video. And once that world is generated, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the Switch and have the Switch join that Xbox world. All right, so the Xbox version is already logged in. It started the world. So now on the Switch version, I'm just gonna go ahead and click on play. And I'm gonna tab over to the middle tab that says friends. And at the very bottom, you'll see that active world called TeknoBlast. We're gonna go ahead and select that one. And it's gonna take a few moments for it to generate the world, connect to the server, and do what it needs to do to get into the world. So you notice that Steve actually appeared in front of my Xbox. If you look at both screens, you can see both of us. There's TeknoBlast without any number, that is the Xbox version. Then you see TeknoBlast with the number 2 next to it, that is the Switch version. Again, because my Switch is set up with TeknoBlast as the account, it's gonna show as TeknoBlast. But even though I used a different account, a different Xbox account. So there you go. just proof to show you that a Switch version and an Xbox version can crossplay. Some questions that have come up in my previous videos. Do I have to be on the same Wi-Fi? No, you don't have to be on the same Wi-Fi. You can have a sister in California and you play here in Texas. You guys can play. You guys don't have to be in the same household, okay? That's the whole beauty of cross-playing. The other person doesn't need use the same platform. All they need is an Xbox account, a free one. So if you're on PlayStation, you're gonna need an Xbox account to log in if you want to play with somebody on the Switch. If you're on iOS or Android, iPhone, iPad, Galaxy Pad, whatever, Galaxy phone, you will need an Xbox account so you can play with those other players on those different platforms. Now, if you want to play with Switch and other Switch players, then you don't need an Xbox account. You could just, use the party system that's within the Nintendo service. Same thing with Xbox, and the same thing with PlayStation. But if you have a buddy on Xbox and you play on PlayStation, what I just did here on the Switch side, you're going to have to do the same thing on the PlayStation side. I hope this is more clear than my previous videos. At least you get to see both sides of the platforms on the same screen. And if you have any questions about crossplay, put them down in the comment section. I'll try to get to you as soon as I can. Don't get mad or frustrated that I don't answer you right away. Hey, I have a life too. I have work, I have family, and I do get a lot of questions on my YouTube channel. So just be patient and hopefully I can get an answer for you. All right, guys, this is TeknoBlast, and I'm out.